10 things you didn't know about Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho is regarded as one of the greatest and most skillful players of his generation. He played in several offensive positions, entertaining fans around the world with his jaw-dropping skills and amazing goals. If you're a football fan, you may know a lot about him, but here are 10 things you probably did not know about Ronaldinho. Number 1. His actual name. Although most people know him as Ronaldinho, his full name is actually Ronaldo de Assis Moreira. Ronaldinho's football skills began to blossom at the age of 8. Due to his smallish nature at the time and his immense talent at that early age, he was usually the smallest and youngest player on the teams he played. This earned him the suffix "inho," which meant small. He developed an interest in futsal and beach soccer, which in comparison to a normal football game is similar in its intent but usually involved a smaller pitch and a smaller number of players in a game at a time. He grew as a player and soon his name, Ronaldinho, became synonymous with beautiful football. Number 2. He scored all 23 goals in a 23-0 victory against a local team. At age 13, Ronaldinho played a match where his side won the game by 23 goals to nothing. All 23 goals were scored by, you guessed it, Ronaldinho. It was an incredible feat as the fans and spectators watched the young skipper overcome defenders and the goalie to score 23 times. This marvelous display of skill and technique at a tender age attracted coaches and scouts from all over. He hasn't scored that many goals in a single match since, but his professional record has proven that he wasn't just a fluke. Also, it's hard to score 23 against professional defenders in the big leagues, but he has managed to throw in some hat tricks. Number 3. Prison time. Ronaldinho's 40th birthday was one to forget for the superstar because it was spent behind bars. On March 6th, Ronaldinho and his brother were detained in Paraguay for allegedly carrying fake documents. His lawyer disputed the claim, saying that the footballer did not know the papers were not legit. He spent 1 month in prison and was released on April 7th. Even behind bars, the talisman could not keep his feet off the ball. He played in a footsie match where he scored 5 goals and created chances for 6 other goals. His team won the tournament and were given an unusual prize, which was a 16-kilogram piglet. Number 4. Signature contraceptive. The former World Player of the Year endorsed a brand of contraceptives. This move followed his appointment as a global ambassador for the United Nations against AIDS. He launched this endorsement on his Facebook page, which has garnered more than 8 million likes. As an international football superstar, he is no stranger to peddling products. Consumers, especially those in Brazil, are used to seeing his image attached to some of their favorite goods. The launch of his line of signature condoms bore the Brazilian star's signature and the crest of his club. We're sure his fans felt closer to him than ever whenever they used this contraceptive. Number 5. He really loves supercars. With all the fortune gained from his impressive career, sponsorships, and commissions from transfers, Ronaldinho has acquired an impressive fleet of expensive cars. His most famous ones in his garage are a Bugatti Veyron, a Bentley Continental, a Porsche 911, a Mercedes-Benz W212, a Dodge Durango, an Audi Q7, a Hummer H2, Lamborghini Aventador, a Ferrari 458, and a Rolls-Royce, to name a few. Number 6. Ronaldinho is a Spanish citizen. The Brazilian super striker received a Spanish passport on Monday the 27th of August 2007, after signing a declaration in Catalonia to become a Spanish citizen. Ronaldinho had been waiting for over a year for dual nationality to enable him to play for Barcelona. Barcelona made this move because of the rules in Spain for all Spanish teams to have only 3 non-EU players. This allowed for the team to free up another space in their squad for another non-EU player. This dual nationality did not, however, mean he could play for Spain, but we don't think that was ever a concern for Ronaldinho, who was part of one of the best national team squads in history. Number 7. He's a YouTube record holder. This superstar has made history in so many ways throughout his illustrious career. He also holds a more unusual honor when he shot an advert in his deal with Nike. A YouTube video of him trying out his customized Nike boots broke the internet, becoming the first video to ever gain 1 million views on the platform. This advert shows him trying the famous crossbar challenge, but with a twist. Instead of just trying to hit the woodwork once from a distance, he kept the ball in the air and hit the post 4 times in a row. Each time the ball rebounded, he controlled it with his chest. Through the whole sequence, the ball doesn't touch the ground. this made international news as many sought to find and verify if this marvelous display of precision and skill was a fake. The Nike advert was regarded as one of the best Nike football ads ever made, netting the company a large amount of revenue in sales after its release. Number 8. He almost became a Red Devil. Ronaldinho was speculated to almost sign for Manchester United in the summer of 2003. The Brazilian striker was 23 at the time, playing for the French side Paris Saint-Germain and on his way to becoming one of the best players in the world. Ronaldinho is on the verge of signing for the Reds, but later joined Barcelona for a cool £25 million deal. Considering Ronaldinho would go on to help Barcelona win league titles and the Champions League, it's bizarre to think he was merely a fallback option if they lost out on Beckham. Although Beckham was a very good player, he wouldn't have come close to matching Ronaldinho's impact on Spanish football. He spent 5 years with Barcelona, scoring 94 goals across 207 appearances while helping the Catalan Giants to 2 La Liga titles and a Champions League crown. Number 9. A £500,000 mistake. The La Liga champion lost his £500,000 a year contract as ambassador for Coca-Cola after he was caught drinking Pepsi at a press conference. The star was seen speaking to journalists drinking from a Pepsi can at his then new club Atlético Mineiro, which was sponsored by Pepsi. Coca-Cola were clearly not happy when they realized Pepsi was getting the advertising Coca-Cola had paid for. They quickly pulled the plug on the endorsement deal, and the star was not considered for another deal. It's pretty amazing what one can of soda can do, but with the amount of money he was making at the time, this should not have been an issue for him at all. Number 10. The opponent's favorite. In 2005, the clash of these two fierce rivals whose rivalry go back decades have brought many fans in the stadium of Santiago Bernabéu that day to their feet as the two sides battled for a win. Ronaldinho was the driving force behind the 3-0 victory. As usual with opposing teams, something marvelous happened after the Brazilian scored the second goal. He received a standing ovation from the Real Madrid fans. It's not every day a footballer is able to excite their opposing fans. In fact, the only other player to ever do it was the great Diego Maradona. So there you have it, 10 things you didn't know about Ronaldinho. Let us know which one was your favorite, and if there's anyone you think we may have missed, let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video. Check out some of our other videos and stay tuned for more awesome videos like this one.